Good evening, AMB303 International Logistics. I'm Raminta Badauskas, and I'm here today to speak to you about the plastic straw problem and its effects on our beaches and oceans. To kick off tonight's topic, I just want to define some of the terminology that you're going to be hearing me say today. Supply chain is the web of all parties involved, directly and indirectly, to create a project, and logistics is how it all ties together in order to make goods or services available. Logistics is important because it increases efficiency and adds value. With that, let's jump straight into a little bit of history and the supply chain of making plastic drinking straws. The first patent for a drinking straw was filed in 1888, and since then the industry has exploded, with companies producing straws of all shapes, sizes, and colors. Straws started off being mostly made of paper, but once plastic manufacturing began, it took over because of how cheap and durable the straws were.
The straws are made, delivered, and then sold to consumers, but it goes a little bit deeper than that. First, resources are gathered. Propylene gas in the presence of a catalyst makes polypropylene resin. Then they mix plasticizers, colorants, stabilizers, and fillers together to make the plastic straws. Next, stage 2 is the production of the straws. The manufacturing of them includes forming the plastic, shaping it into a classic straw shape, adding any special qualities like bendy straws or special decorations, and then they get packaged. The packaging of the straws could be individually wrapped or put into packages unwrapped. Stage 2 also includes some quality control measures, such as spot tests to ensure that the product is the best that it can be and is ready to ship. And the final part of stage 2 is sales, which is lining up a place for the straws to go once produced. Then, stage 3 is the distribution of the straws. This includes the storage and warehousing of the plastic straws, deliveries and transport for the straws to get sent off to their point of sales. And stage 3 also includes working with and communicating with buyers so that the straws do get sent off somewhere to be sold or used. Stage 4 is the end consumer stage. End consumers could be anything from fast food restaurants to bars to supermarkets to hotels. It really is anyone that is going to get straws delivered straight from the warehouse to them. These end consumers then use plastic straws, whether that be for sales or for use within their own facilities. So, since plastic resin is the major waste product when talking about plastic straws, new developments in the technology and incorporating different plastic bond blends are all areas of research and growth for the plastic straw companies. In order to develop the straw industry more and increase revenue, costs need to be kept at a minimum while meeting the public health safety requirements. But thinking about advancements straws have achieved, like the bendable straw, it was a big break for hospitals because it gave patients the ability to hydrate while laying in bed. We use plastic straws every day. These are some photos from my everyday life where plastic straws are being used. In all of these situations, we did not necessarily need the straws, but they were provided and so we use them. Plastic straws are single-use and quite harmful for the environment because the plastic does not break down easily, and so they all end up in our oceans and then wash up onto our beaches.
In 2015, a sea turtle was found on the Pacific coast of Costa Rica with a plastic straw stuck in its nostril. The event became quite famous around the world as it hit a soft spot in the global community. It's incredibly sad as this is happening to sea life all around the world, and with the growing amount of waste in our oceans, more and more animals are dying every year of complications that could have been avoided if there was just less pollution in the oceans. Straws are just one of the many items that pollute our waters, but cutting them out of our daily lives is just one way, an easy way, to help the environment. In today's world, there are a plethora of companies producing metal straws that can be attached to your keys. They've made them portable. They run extensive social media campaigns. There's also been a rise in corporate social responsibility, and many companies such as Starbucks, Hilton, and many airlines are ceasing to use plastic straws to try and cut down on the amount of waste that they create. Many airports have made the switch to only using paper straws, as they're not as damaging to the environment because they break down much easier. Here's a photo of me in Tom Brady International Airport in Los Angeles, California, drinking a juice straight off the plane with a paper straw. Other than paper straws, many companies are changing their takeaway drinking cup designs and containers and modifying their supply chains in order to help clean up those oceans and beaches by creating less waste. This will be interesting to see in the future how the plastic straw industry changes and how the supply chain adjusts to the world's steadily changing perspective of plastic straws. Thank you for listening, and I hope next time you're offered a plastic straw, you think twice before taking it.